All right, so good news. I have found an apartment. I've put in an offer. It has been accepted. I'm actually here now, but it hasn't come without its challenges. So I just came to the place today to check it all out, make sure everything's all good. You know, just go over the place, see if there's any work that needed to be done to it before I moved in or anything like that. And I noticed that the hot water pressure wasn't very good for the shower. So if you got to have a shower there, you would have to have the hot on full and you wouldn't even turn on the cold tap to be able to get the shower at the right temperature that you would want. So to be able to get that fixed, I needed to relay that information back to the owners. They needed to contact someone here to be able to get someone to come out and look at it. But that was just like, it's the biggest challenge, like when the person actually arrived. So the technician came and he was lovely, you know, he came over and like checked everything, but he turned on the tap and on hot, and it was like the water is still hot that comes out of the tap. It just wasn't hot enough. Anyway, he's like, what's the problem? Like, it's hot. But obviously like his English wasn't great and I don't know Thai, so I'm not able to like tell him exactly what I need. So that's where the challenge is, just this lost in translation. So the owners of this place, they're actually overseas. So I'm communicating with the owner's partner, who I think is from the UK, judging by his accent. He's relaying that information to her and then she's relaying it back to this technician guy. So it's just this whole like lost in translation thing, trying to get it sorted. So anyway, I'm at the place now, so I'll take you for a little walk around and look at the outside area. So I'll show you the room. The room's not ready. There's still being worked onto it and stuff. Just everything getting ready for me to be able to move in there because no one's been in there for a little while. So anyway, I'll show you around here. This is the pool, outdoor pool area. On this level, there's also a gym and a library. Actually, I haven't been into the library. I'm curious to see it myself. Some random decoration thing. Anyway, having this pool is great. I will use this a lot. It's so hot here in Bangkok when I'm out doing my vlogs and walking 20, 30,000 steps or 20,000 steps in a day. Come back just like a sweaty mess, and jumping in a pool is the best thing. Great hangover cure too. That's the gym, which I probably should use, but most likely will never use. Oh, library's down here. So this room is awesome. This would be a great place to come do some work if you wanted to just be somewhere with absolutely no distractions. I think I'll use this for that. There's also a pool table over here, which is really cool. And they've got a couple of meeting rooms as well. I will definitely use the pool table quite a lot. I think we can have some fun in here. So the simple answer is to learn Thai, but there's no way I would have been able to explain what the issue was. I have troubles explaining in English what the issue was. So basically what was happening is because the shower, to get it to the right temperature, you would only have the hot on and you wouldn't have the cold on at all. That meant that there wasn't enough pressure coming through. If you turned on the cold just a bit, the pressure was right, but then it wasn't the right temperature. So there needed to either be more hot pressure or the hot water needed to be hotter. It's hard to say even in English. So I was trying to relay that back to the people, like back to the owners via text, and then they're communicating to this guy. It was just, Anyway, we pretty much got there in the end. It's still not perfect, but it's definitely good enough. Anyway, I've come out now. I got to go to MBK quickly, so I'll bring you with me and I'll continue the story. Funny, this reminds me of a similar situation I had in Korea. You know, when I lived in Korea, I could speak Korean pretty well. You know, I was like definitely conversational, can read and write and everything like that. So that was definitely helpful. Anyway, one night at like 9 p.m, I was just in my room, and my bathroom just started, one of the drains started overflowing, and there was just water coming out of my drain. And it's just like, oh my God, what do I do? You know, in Australia, In my country, I'd know, like you just Google like a 24-hour plumber or whatever. But here it's not that easy. Like in places like that, it's not that easy. So I'm trying to like Google it in Korean to find, I'm looking through Korean websites, and it's just, things don't necessarily translate the same. You know, plumbers, like I didn't even know the word for plumber, so I had to look that up, and just, oh, it was so difficult. Anyway, I ended up like texting my landlord, like freaking out. I was just like, I don't know what to do. My bathroom is literally flooding. And he ended up sorting it out for me. But just these challenges, anywhere you are in the world, it's challenging. Man, I'll tell you, I cannot wait to get settled and have my own place. It's been 3 months since I moved out of my last place here in Bangkok, and I've basically been staying in Airbnbs and hotels the entire time since then. So, you know, it's been fine and it's been really cheap. So it hasn't been like I'm spending too much money by doing that. And it's allowed me to move around quite a bit, which has been really fun as well. But I am looking forward to just having my own place, putting all my things in there and being completely settled. I mean, the whole reason I need to come to MBK now is because I've lost a charger for my Apple Watch at some point. I lose things moving around so much. I lose socks, I lose chargers, I lose cables. It's such a nightmare. And I do want to eat something as well right now. I am starving. Yeah, I was craving some Japanese food, so I came into one of the little shops in MBK. This great restaurant here. I've been here a few times. Got myself a cheesy katsu udon. Yeah. I know it's going to be hot, but I want to try it now. It was hot. Oh, it's so good. Yum. Alright, cool, got everything I need. I just need to go back to my Airbnb now. It always amazes me how quiet MBK is at the moment. I guess it just used to be all tourists that went there before. The place is always empty. So I'm really excited to move into the new place. I got it for an absolute bargain as well. So they normally go for around 30,000 baht per month. The people were trying to get 22,000 was what they were advertising this one for. And I ended up getting it for 15,000 baht. It took a bit of back and forth negotiation, but I managed to get there in the end. So I'm really happy with that. And it's going to be great to lock it in for a year, because throughout the next year, the prices are all going to shoot up from where they are now. So everything's all agreed on. They're just drawing up the contract at the moment, but like I've already got the keys for the place, and it'll take about a week to go through the process until I can actually move in there. But yeah, I can't wait. But anyway, I'm going to finish the video up here. I'll keep you all posted on like how I go with the final transactions and everything like that. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. So I don't know where I am right now. Wherever I am, it's absolute madness. There's bikes everywhere, there's people everywhere. It's like little markets and stuff around here. It smells great. There's street food everywhere cooking. This is so much fun.